In this video, we are going to download and install OBS in our device. OBS is the most popular software that can use it for recording, streaming, and do a bunch of other things. I also give you the pro tips of this software so you can improve the video quality, audio quality, and do a bunch of more things on it. So let's jump to the screen. To download OBS for your operating system, just search download OBS. The OBS project website appears. This is the original website. So after you open it, you'll see that you can download OBS for Windows, Mac, and even Linux. By default, this website detects that I'm using a Windows operating system. So if I click download the installer in here, another tab, it will be open and the website is going to automatically start downloading the software app for me. If it didn't download for you, the software didn't start downloading for you, click on this, try again, and it will fix it. I just double click on it to install it on our device. So you need to hit next, again next, and press on install. With this way, you can easily install any software that you can on your operating system. The whole setup is like this. Okay, I hit on the finish. So this checkbox is automatically checked. So the OBS software, it will be open for us. At the first time that you open the OBS software, you will see this auto configuration wizard. So you can optimize this software, the first profile that you have just for streaming, and the recording is your secondary option. You can set it on optimize just for recording. I'm not going to stream. And you can set it on I will be using a virtual camera. I'm going to use this software just as a virtual camera. Okay, we have these three options. In this tutorial, I'm going to tell you all of the things that you really need to know about this software. It starts about scenes, sources, I don't know, the quality settings. We will talk about everything, so don't worry about that. Right now, I'm just going to press the second one to just show you what's going on here. Okay, so I hit on the second one and press on the next. In here, you'll see base canvas resolution, and I only have it up to 920 x 1080. Okay, this is the base canvas resolution. Let me bring this one in here, and you'll see this black box. This is the base canvas resolution. This is not your output. This is just a resolution that you'll see on the OBS software. In here on the FPS, we have 60 frames per second and 30 frames per second. Okay, if you are going to stream and you have a good quality, good internet connection quality, use this 61. Okay, 60 frame works better. And if you have a lower internet connection on your streams, use 30. Okay, but right now we are not even going to use internet. Okay, all of these things are locally, and we are going to use our hardware. So I just set it on 60 and press on the next. And right now, if you do any mistakes, you can see and find out what's going on here. And if you did a mistake, just go back, change the settings, and again hit on the next and press on the apply settings. Right now we create a scene. Okay, as you can see, this scene is created right now. So we only have a black screen in here. Okay, nothing is added on it. So to add other things, okay, as an example, your desktop and other things, you need to go into the sources part. So let's talk about the sources part. Okay, I'm just going to make it larger and put it in here to just fully tell you what's going on here. So let me full screen it. I'm not going to add it on that part. Okay, right now if I hit on plus, we have a bunch of options in here. Okay, as an example, we have display capture and game capture. Game capture is really good for the time that you are going to record a game. Okay, this one is optimized for gaming, and this one is optimized for just a display capture. So let's start with the first one. Okay, and I'm going to set it on main monitor. Okay, if you type these names correct, they are going to help you a lot on arranging your sources part. Okay, so I hit on the OK. The capture method is right now on automatic. I don't change it. And on the display, because I have two monitors that are connected into my PC, so I'm going to select the primary one that we are going to work on it. So I hit on the OK. I don't change anything and hit on the OK. Right now we have our main monitor in here. Again, I go to the view and reset UI to show you. These are the all options that you can do on OBS. So again, I do this. Nothing is going to be happen that you cannot control it. Okay, right now you can even change the control. I don't know, change this one, and even you did a mistake, so you can easily just reset the scenes. The view, if you hit on reset UI, it will reset. Right now we connect our main monitor. So how we can add a game one? Okay, let's talk about this game capture. I click on the game capture, I didn't change the name, and hit on the OK. So right now we will see other things. Okay, so on the mode you will see capture any full screen application. So whenever you want to play a game, that game is going to be full screen, so this software detects that capture that one for you. In here you will see just another useful options that are available, and based on the things that you need to know, you can change them. If you want, you can limit the capture frame rate, or I don't know, if you want, you can allow the transparency. I just didn't select them and hit on the OK. So right now, as you can see on the mode part, I change it into a specific window. So whenever you open some applications, you will see them. As an example, right now, a VPN is open on my PC and another Discord tab, so I'm not going to use them. And I just told you that these options are really added in here. So if you open a game, you can directly set it in here. Okay, just record this game for me. On the older versions of the games, this is really helpful, so you can do it in here and hit on the OK. I just set it on capture any full screen application and hit on the OK. Right now I have two sources in here. This first one is my main monitor and the other one is my game capture. I don't really like this one, so in here you'll see two options. First one is I. So because nothing is added on this game capture, I cannot tell you. Let's select this main monitor. I just disable it, and as you can see, it will be disabled. If I want, I can enable, and if I want, I can lock it. So whenever I hover my mouse in here, I cannot select that one. Okay, as you can see, I cannot select it. But if I unlock it, I can easily select that. Okay, you'll see a red line, so you can change the position of that. Okay, with this way. So I'm just bring that one back, and I'm right now going to delete this game capture. You can right click, press on remove, you can press delete on your keyboard, and you can also hit this I don't know, bin, recycle bin is going to be something like that. Click on here and press on enter. So with this way you can remove a source that you added. The other thing that is really vital for us is our input device, is our microphone. So we need to add our microphone in here. So I just press on add source, and in here start adding audio input capture, which is microphone. So if you want, you can type your name, not your name, your mic name. Maybe you are going to connect multiple microphones on the OBS. I don't really know what are you going to do. So if you want, you can type your name, or if you're just having one microphone, hit on the OK. Right now, choose your microphone that is working. Mine is this one. Okay, maybe you only see two microphones, I don't know. So detect that one and hit on the OK. So as you can see, whenever I tag, this is changed. Okay, the audio input capture changed. As you can see, when I tagging. So the good hint of this place, of this option is that whenever you tag, you need to be careful that you don't achieve and go into this red part. Green part is really good, and after that the yellow part. Okay, so with this option, you can decrease your gain. So whenever you talk, as an example, you're going to talk loud, you don't achieve on this red part. Okay, with this one, with this option, you can control your gain, so that's a good sign. I really recommend you to set it as lower, because when you start talking louder than usual, so people hate that one. People just hate that one, and it fucks up. So right now we are going to add our webcam. In here, press on the plus and choose the webcam, video capture device. This is the webcam. If you know your webcam name, add the webcam name in here, but if you don't know it, just hit on the OK. So right now you'll see your webcams. Okay, because I actually don't have any webcams, I use my phone as a webcam, and I use it with this Arian software. So if you want to click in here to watch the full video, so how I set it. And on the resolution type, I set it on default, device default, but if you want, you can hit on custom and choose the resolution. As an example, you are going to set it as HD, which is 2080 x 7020p. Okay, this one is HD. In normal case, people use HD resolution. Let the FPS match output FPS. Okay, because in this way, it will be set into the video output FPS. So right now we set it on 60 FPS. So it will be matched, and we have 7020 HD camera with 60 fps, 60 frame. So that's a cool option. I hit on the OK. So with this way you can add your webcam, but right now as you can see it's not working because I just hit on the delete. So right now I'm going to show myself on the other OBS that I recorded another OBS on it. So in here it's me. Okay, this is the video capture that we added. Right now it's added on our screen, so whenever you click it, okay, I just click in here and have it. Let me block our display, so whenever I click in here nothing happens. So I will lock it, and in here I click on my webcam. Okay, right now you see the webcam. So right now I just select my webcam. So with our mouse hovering I can make myself larger on the screen, and I can make myself a smaller. Okay, so right now I think that okay, the previous size is really good, so I did some mistakes. I hit on Ctrl Z to bring back that position. So I really like this one, so I like it. So whenever I just scroll and hover my mouse, nothing happens. Okay, because I like it. I'm right now going to unlock it and tell you more options. Okay, as you can see, we have green lines. Okay, green lines in here. So whenever you hold Alt on your keyboard and drag your mouse, it will like this. Okay, you can do this again with using Alt. You can do this. You can do it as button and as top. Okay, you can create it. I don't know what shape that I made. It's going to look like a square, but that's look like rectangle. I don't detect that what the fuck I made right now. So you can do these kind of things with using the Alt keyboard. I just press Ctrl Z on my keyboard right now to bring back the settings that I did. Okay, this one is the final setting that I set. So I just bring that back, and right now I can see my face in here. So the webcam part is done. In here we have some filters on the webcam. Okay, so let me go to the filter part. At first one we'll see audio video filter. Okay, so if I hit on plus, I can add audio and video filter in here. Okay, as an example, I can add grain, I can add composer, I can add limiter, I can add noise gate and noise suppression. So as an example, I'm going to add noise gate, hit on the OK. Okay, this one is not really for the video, but I just added to show you the options. And you'll see the close threshold, open threshold, attack time, hold time, release time. Okay, so if you want to know the base settings of the audio on OBS, there are tons of videos that are available, so you can select them and see what's going on under. So in here I hit on the plus and see noise suppression and hit on the OK. So the method is RN noise, good quality, more CPU usage. So you'll see your CPU usage in here too. Right now, as you can see, I start recording this video. So if I click in here, I will pause the recording, and if I click in here, the recording will be stopped. So I don't press them. Why should I press them? And we have another method in here. Speaks, low CPU usage, low quality. I don't really need low quality. Okay, nowadays all of us needs to have a high quality, so I don't change it. In here we have effect filters. Okay, these are cool options. We have lots of cool options in here, for especially for webcams. I hit in here, and as you can see, we have chroma key apply lots. As an example, let's start telling you the was lots. Okay, lots are the pre-made colors that are available, so you need to download them and you can apply them into your video. So your video colors are going to look like professional. I didn't do it right now, so I don't download any lots right now, but I will do it. And in here, if you hit on the OK, so you will press on browse to find the path of that lot and set it in here. Okay, maybe these are lots, I don't know. I select the first one, so you'll see the difference. Okay, I actually had a lot. Okay, you'll see the difference. So right now this lot is available. So with this I option, I disable this lot and enable this light. Okay, you'll see the result in here. So I just let this one enable. Okay, this is cool. Okay, it's really fits on my video. So I let it be there and press on the plus. In here, let's talk about chroma key. Okay, and I hit on the OK. Chroma key is the, if you're going to stream and you have a green screen, so you can remove that green screen with these options. Okay, so right now I'm not using any green screen. Okay, so if you're using blue screen, it's like blue screen. If we are using a custom color screen, set custom color, set a color, and right now I'm actually using black. So I hit pick screen color and select this part and hit on the OK. My face removed. I just can't see myself right now. So I just hit on defaults and hit on the OK. I just bring back. So if you have a green screen, just change these settings to get the best result that this software is going to give you. Okay, I just disable this one. Chroma key is not useful for me, so I delete it and press on yes. But in some cases, it is really useful for you guys. So the other options that we have in here, as an example, we have, I don't know, sharpen, we have scroll. As an example, I hit on sharpen and hit on OK. So I can change the sharpness of the video. So you'll see the result. Okay, so right now it's really sharp. Okay, I actually see the result on the monitor when it's available and when it's not available, but I don't really know that you detect it because the quality record that I did, I don't know. Right now I see that the picture is sharp. Okay, I don't really like that one, so I just disable it. But you can do a bunch of things in here. There are many useful things that available in here. Okay, lots is really useful. As an example, if I select another lot, you'll see what happens. Again, another lot, you'll see what happens. Okay, the other useful tip that I really need to tell you is this desktop audio. Okay, as an example, if I play something, you see the desktop audio moves. Okay, so the important key that you really need to know is make the desktop audio lower than usual. Okay, because it will mix with your microphone and you cannot detect the sounds. Okay, so that's not a good thing. Decrease your desktop audio. Imagine you are playing game and the desktop audio is the same as your input capture. Okay, no one is going to understand what's going on. Okay, what are you talking about? That's a bad sign, so people will skip. I recommend you to set this desktop audio lower. So what are scenes? As you can see, these are scene number 1. So if I hit on the plus and add scene number 2, you'll see that nothing is appear on this scene number 2. We have this scene number 1 and scene number 2. So as an example, on scene number 2, you are going to just show people an image. Okay, so let me, we can easily drag and drop images in here. So let me delete this one and find an image right now. PNG laptop image. I just drag and drop it. So I'm going to also add display capture. Just show you what is going on in here. As you can see on this source part, each option that is on the top, it will be hover the option that is under on it. So I just bring the screen capture at the end part, so we will see this laptop. Okay, so if you have any PNG file, you can add a PNG file as an example in your webcam. Okay, so you can set it this laptop in here and put your webcam on this part. Okay, so let me test it with this OBS that I have in here. Okay, let me show it in here. I just drag and drop a picture. Okay, this is my camera picture. This is my laptop picture. So I can resize it and put it in here. Okay, right now you will see me in a laptop. Okay, you really need to do it neat. Right now it's really messy, so you find out that these two options are related, so they need to be at the same place. So you need to group them. Right click and in here find group selected item. So if you want, you can set a name for them. As an example, I just set a name as webcam. So with this way you can organize resources and you can like them. So right now I cannot do anything on this part. And in the near future, I will create a cool option for my webcam. So if you want, you can do it. You can create a PNG file and set it for your webcam. I just give you the hint of it. So up to now, we don't speak anything about the recording settings, but don't worry about it. We start telling you the recording settings. Let's talk about scenes, and after that we go to the settings, and I will cover everything that you will need to know. In here, you'll see a scene transition. Okay, the transition is right now on fade, and the duration is on 300 millisecond. So I hit on my mouse on this scene number 1, and you'll see this transition. This is a fade transition. So if you want, you can set it on cut. It will be transition as fast as possible and does not look like real good. So again, I use fade, but if you want, you can add another transition with pressing on this plus, and you can add a swipe transition. Let's try this swipe. Hit on OK. You can change the direction. As an example, it will be up to left, and if you press on preview transition, it will like this. So if you press on swipe in, it will like this. Okay, so you can change the direction. As an example, you can say it as right. With this way, I hit on the OK. Right now, our transition is set on swipe, so it will like this. Okay, the transition will like this. And as an example, you are streaming or recording video, so just you really need to have your video at full screen. So you set a scene just for your video, and when you want to start playing game, move into the scene that your webcam is set in here. Okay, so that's a cool option. You really need that. And I'm also going to give you how to set a shortcut, so with your keyboard you can switch between. Before telling you the record settings, let me finish this part with telling you the studio mode. Okay, so if you press on studio mode, you'll see this option. Let me full screen it. Full screen is not good. So as an example, you are resizing this picture. Okay, I resize it. Resize the main monitor. Resize the screen. So I don't see it as output. Okay, this one is preview scene, and this is the final. This is the result scene that people see. So if you hit on this transition, the people see like that. I just bring that back, and if you want, you can change the transitions. Okay, the quick transition, that's cut. Okay, this one is fade. This one is fade to black. Okay, you'll see a bunch of transitions in here. I hit on the fade. I just bring this one back and press on fade to black. Okay, right now it will fade to black. So I click and it will bring back. As an example, again, I hit on fade to black. I don't change anything in the preview. Again, I hit it. Okay, this option is for the time that you just want to make your screen black. Okay, you just want to fade that one. Okay, and do anything in here and bring back. You can change the option in here. I just click on this arrow, so you can change the milliseconds that this fade available. You can add another fade options, another swipe options in here, and it will be automatically add in your quick transitions. You can also press plus and add quick transition in here. Okay, this is the UI of the software, and I told you the FPS it will be showing here. CPU usage it will be showing here. If you start recording, this one becomes red. Like now, it will be red. If you start streaming, this one it will be appear. You can also set a stream and record at the same time. This is a cool option that this software supports. And this option is going to show you the internet connection. Okay, the quality of your internet connection. So this antenna is larger. I mean, all of them are going to be full. It means that you have a really good internet connection. But if one of them, I don't know, decrease or 3 lines are going to be full, you have a lower internet connection. Okay, with this way you can fully understand that. So let's talk about these settings. Okay, let me exit from this studio mode. You can go to setting in this part, so whenever you click it, you will go in there, and you can also hit on file and go to the setting on this part. So right now we are going to talk about the settings, and after that I'm going to talk about the Remux recording, but I'm going to just drink the water and come back. I talk a lot. So I just hit on the file and go to the settings. In here on the general part, when you read them, you understand that what's going on. As an example, on the output, so you can see that show confirmation dialog when starting a stream. So you'll see a confirmation dialog when a stream starts. So you need to hit on that, and after that, the stream is going to be automatically started. Okay. So when you read them, you understand that what's going on. So I just skip, not speak this general part. I go to the appearance. The theme is on yummy and style is default. I don't change it. This is the best style and theme that OBS has. I don't really like the other ones, especially this one is dark, so I really used to work with dark themes. On the stream part, you can connect the accounts that you have. As an example, you can change the service. You can choose YouTube, Facebook Live, Restream.io. In some countries, Restream is really work well, so you need to connect into Restream, and after that, stream on YouTube, Twitch, and other things. So select that one and hit on connect. So you need to connect your account. That's obvious. The whole thing is obvious. On the output, you'll have a simple mode and advanced mode. Okay, how much things that I really need to tell you. Let's start with simple mode. On the streaming, as you can see, the bitrate is this number. So audio bitrate is on 160. So if you want, you can improve it and set it on 220. So you will have a better quality, and it depends on your microphone quality that you have. Right now, I actually don't have any high quality microphone, so because of that, you hear me bad. Okay, just subscribe me to upgrade my equipments, so with this way I can get monetized and upgrade them. Okay, let's talk about the video encoder. On the video encoder, you will see software X2064 and another hardware one. Okay, I recommend you to set it as the hardware. Okay, because with this way is going to use your GPU, but if you say that software is going to use your CPU. Okay, so CPU is not really good for streaming. Set the GPU for your streaming. Right now, I'm using an AMD graphic card. I use RX 5080, so that's pretty an old graphic card that I have. If you have NVIDIA graphic card, okay, click on it. Okay, instead of this AMD, you'll see NVIDIA. Difference is this: encoder preset is balanced. I recommend you to set it as quality, and the audio encoder is the default one. So you don't see, I don't really see any other options in here. If I see, I told you the difference, but in most cases we don't see any other options. On the recording, you can change the record paths. So right now it's going to save on my videos on C drive. If you have another folder with another high quality SSD or another HDD plays, change this folder if your recording are going to be higher than 5 gigabytes, 10 gigabytes. Okay, because your C drive is going to be full. And if you want, you can generate file name without space. I don't enable it. That's not a really useful thing. On the recording quality, you'll see high quality medium size file size. Okay, if your quality is really important, set these two options. Okay, try this one. After that, try this one if your quality is really important for you. On the recording format, you'll see MKV. Okay, this one, the default one, is set on MKV. MKV is not supported in most of these, I don't know, editing programs. So I recommend you to set it as, I don't know, MPEG, MP4, or this one. Okay, both of them are MP4. You can also set it on hybrid MP4. Okay, this is beta version, beta version. Each country is spelled another way, so I don't really know what's going on in some keyboards. So I set this one. You can also set this one. Okay, it depends on the quality that you have, so you need to check all of them. As an example, I have a PC expect, so your PC hardware settings, your PC hardware equipments are real different than mine. So as an example, for me this one works better, but maybe for you this one is going to work better. So you need to check that. Okay, we test. Okay, in here select another one, hit on the OK, and start recording, see the result. If it's good, so let that one be. If it's not, change it and test other things. Again, I go back to the setting and go to the output. The difference between this MKV and MP4 options is this. So when I start talking to you and I'm recording this video With MKB, until this system crashed, I have my file. Okay, when you have a short circuit, I don't know, power cuts, these kind of things happens, I will have this MKB file until the time that I talk to you. Okay, so after that short circuit cuts, uh, we don't have anything. So, but if you want to set an MP4 when, I don't know, PC crashed, OBS crashed, and these things happens, all the recordings are going to be deleted. So that's a bad thing. It depends on you. I say it on MP4, but if you want to say it as MKB, don't worry about it. Right now I say it as MKB. I don't change anything. I hit an OK and I start recording. Right now I'm recording. I stop recording right now. So I will have a file with MKB. So I go to the file, and in here I will see Remux recording. Click on it, find the MKB version. This one is the MKB version. So I press on the open. So this Remux is going to convert MKB into MP4. I hit on the Remux and it's done. Okay. Right now I have MP4 file, so I can set it into any editing software that I have. If you are in a place that you always have power cut, short circuit, I don't know, your PC crash, say it as MKB, and in here with using Remux recording, you can do the things that you'll need to do, and you must do to share it in the editing softwares. Right now we understand that what's going on between the MKB and the MP4. Okay, so I'm going to say it as MP4. If you see lags on your output, so you record your file as an example, you do these kind of things and you will see lags. Okay, your mouse in normal way needs to be look like this, but it will look like this. You see obvious lags, so you need to change your video encoder. Okay, by default it's on set on hardware AMD H2064. I'm using AMD graphic card. You'll see NVIDIA if you're using NVIDIA one. So on your video encoder, you will see two hardware and two software options based on your graphic card that you have. Right now, as an example, I get crashed, I get lags on this H264. I'm going to set it as HEVC. So my crash, it will be fixed. Okay, so you need to change and find out which one works for you. But on AMD, this one works for me. I'm using RX 5080 graphic card. So this one works for me. I knew that. On audio encoder, nothing is going to be changed. I let the default one, and if you are using multiple audio tracks, you can enable them and have these audio tracks in a single file. Okay, so if you set 2, 3, I don't know how much audio tracks that you are going to add in here. So whenever you add them, you will have that audio track. Okay, so if you select two audio tracks are going to be recorded and two audio files are going to be given in a single video to you. Maybe it's useful for you, maybe it's not useful for you. You need to test that one. And on the replay buffer, I don't change anything. And let's dive into the advanced mode. On advanced mode, we will see lots of other things. So I just go to recording, and on the recording, we previously talked about the pass. We previously talked about the format. So say it as MP4. On the video encoder, I'm going to use this one, okay, HEVC H.265. On the AMD card, this one works better. And if you're using NVIDIA cards, NVIDIA graphic cards, they also have two options. You need to switch between them and find out which one is really good for you. And on audio encoder, I'm not going to change anything. In here, if you want, you can rescale your output with these options. I don't change it and I hit it on disable, but if you want, you can change it. Okay, as an example, I'm going to use this one. Okay, so I can change my output up to 4K. In here, I just type the resolution of the 4K. Okay, if you want, you can type the resolution. As an example, I type this resolution, hit X on the keyboard, and type another resolution. You can have another resolution. If it's not listed in here, you can change it. On the encoder settings, I'll let this one be there, and myself, I use this number. Okay, so the bitrate, I set bitrate into this number, and this one I use it 3 seconds. On the preset I set quality, and these are settings that I use. So this one works well. Okay, the quality is good, it's quite good. On the audio I used to change this one and say that 320, so we have a higher quality than usual. Okay, this option is really good. I just enable it because I don't have any high quality microphone right now. I don't see any huge updates, but if you have a better microphone than me, you will see the updates. You will understand that what's going on when you change this one. I never use the reply buffer, but if you want, you can enable it with this option and change the seconds in here. I just disable it. I don't really use it. On the video part, we previously talked about this canvas resolution. Okay, this is canvas resolution. This is not your final resolution, just is a resolution that you'll see what's going on your screen. And this one is your output, your render file resolution. So if you want to record 4K, so you need to at first know that what's the 4K size. Just search 4K size. This is the size of 4K. Okay. So in here, just type, press X. So right now you can have your output in 4K format. Okay. If you don't see it in here, you need to manually add it. I don't change anything in here. FPS is on 60. I really like it. And on the hotkeys, let me cancel the things that we did and go to the hotkeys. I go to settings and the hotkeys. We have a bunch of cool options in here. As an example, if you want to start recording, in a normal case, you need to open the camera, or not the camera, open the OBS software. In here, press on start recording. So it will kind of waste up time. So in here, you can go to your start recording. As an example, you can press on Shift plus F1. Why I hit on F2? Shift plus F1. And on the start recording, you can again press on Shift plus F1. If you press apply, this tab it will be appearing here, but if you press on OK, this tab it will close. Okay, never press apply and then hit on OK to exit. If you want to exit, just press OK. Again, I go in here and go to the hotkeys. I told you a start and a stop. So whenever I use Shift plus F1, this OBS software detects and start recording. Whenever I hit Shift plus F1, the recording it will be paused. It will be stopped. If you want, you can also set a pause and unpause for a shortcut for pause and unpause. I don't set it. If you want, you can. In my case, I really like to add transition for the scenes part. So I use a hotkey, and these scenes are going to be automatically translate. Okay. As an example, you can use Shift 1, Control 1, Control number 1. Okay, not Shift. You can use Alt number 1. Okay. This is a shortcut of the transition. You can use, I don't know, Alt K, Alt 1. It depends on you, which number is really suitable for you. Numbers are really useful if you have a larger keyboard size. On the scene part, as you can see, we have scene number 1, scene number 2. So if you want to switch into these scenes, so I hit this one, press Alt plus number 1. And for scene number 2, I hit Alt number 2. So whenever I knew that if I hit on Alt number 1, I will switch into scene number 1. If I press Alt number 2, I will switch into scene number 2 without using OBS. Okay, with these shortcuts that I previously knew, I can do the things that are really useful for us. I type all of the things that you really need to know about the shortcuts. I hit any cancel. Right now we set lots of settings based on ourselves and our hardware compatibility. So we need to save them. By default, you will have a single profile in here. I just have 3. This one is a tutorial one that I'm going to tell you about it. And I just have one for the recording, one for streaming, and this one is for the tutorial. So if you want, you can create another profile. Hit any new and set it as an example a stream, because I actually had a stream one, so I hit on a stream 2. But if we want to detect and find out which setting is really good for streaming and which one is really good for your I don't know, video recording, you can create another profile and switch between them. So I hit on stream number 2. Again, I will see this auto wizard tab. So you can set the first one on it and press on next. You can change the base canvas and the FPS that we previously told about them. So you say that 60 if you have high internet connection. Again, next, choose your service and connecting to it. So with this way, you have another profile. As you can see, we have a stream 2 profile. So on the stream 2 profile, we don't have the settings that we saved on the previous thing. Okay, so we don't have the settings that we made for the recording one. So you need to again do the settings. So with this way, again, I just go into the tutorial, and as you can see on the video output, the settings are the things that we previously did. You also have a scene collection in here. Again, I just have a scene collection in here. As an example, right now, if I go to this test one, our scene are different. So with this scene collection, you can create a new one, create a new scene, and add scenes under. Okay, profile is going to save the settings, save the, I don't know, encoder, save these kind of things that you are going to do to boost your video quality, and the scenes are going to save your scenes. So I just forgot to tell you this. In a stream part, in a stream scenes, so whenever a person is going to stream, so you'll see that in donation part in here. Donation parts are going to be added in this way. You need to hit on plus, press on browser, and create a new one. So in here, you need to paste the URL that the site that is going to receive the donates give you. Paste that one in here, and it'll say, if you paste that link in here, you can resize it. Okay, so right now, because we don't have any website links, I can't show you what's going on in here, but the whole thing is this. I told you all of the things I knew about this OBS software. So if you have any question, type it in the comment section. I will answer you. So if this content helps you, don't forget to press subscribe button and like the video so I can get monetized. How much so I told. I knew that I told lots of so's and okays. But for now, this video is real helpful. Don't forget to watch.